any communist party, anywhere in the world, they will have to take up arms at one stage or another.
None of the officers go to the remote areas.
It is a lose-lose situation as far as tribals are concerned.
The Lok Biradari School in Bamragad, Gadchiroli district in the state of Maharashtra. The first batch of students in the school, run by Dr. Prakash Amte, son of renowned social worker Baba Amte. Pandu and Jhuru are classmates and close friends.
76 की जो बैच है उसमें 5 बच्चे हम अच्छी तरह से अभी भी याद है क्योंकि
In our 76 batch, I remember clearly, one became a doctor, one became a dentist, another a teacher, one a guard, one a policeman, and one student became a Naxalite. The one who became the Naxalite was Jhuru. He was known as Prabhakar amongst the Naxals. He was a deputy commander in the cadre when he was killed.
वो मारा गया तब वो डिप्टी कमांडर था.
प्रभाकर जूरू और पांडु आलम एक साथ में पढ़ रहे थे और खेलते थे, पढ़ते थे, खाना पीना एक ताली में खाते थे. फिर बाद में 7वीं पास होने के बाद
Prabhakar Jhuru and Pandu Alam were studying together. They used to play together and even had food from the same plate. After passing out from the 7th standard, Pandu joined the police and Jhuru the Naxalite Dalam. They never met after that for quite a long time. Jhuru was running the Dalam and Pandu became the constable and police. After that, they met on 28th July at Kuchar village, and there was a fight in which Jhuru got injured and ran away. Then, after 1 week, Pandu Alam got killed in a blast.
फिर उसके बाद में नहीं गया. फिर एक हफ्ते के बाद 7-8-97 वही साल में एक हफ्ते के बाद जो पांडु आलम का ब्लास्टिंग हो गया.
Pandu and Jhuru are Adivasis. In Gadchiroli district, whether it is the policeman who gets killed or the Naxalite, it is actually the Adivasi who gets killed. This is the story of how the Adivasis of Gadchiroli find themselves caught between the devil and the deep sea. India, one of the fastest growing economies of the world, with increased wealth, a burgeoning urban population and with great technological advancements, India is all set to become an economic superpower in the 21st century. But far away in the Vidarbha region, in the state of Maharashtra, is the district of Gadchiroli, where the name of development is still unheard of. Gadchiroli, the most backward district of India. It has been at the receiving end of the continued apathy and neglect from politicians and various government agencies for decades. The ASP of Gadchiroli district, Shri Anant Rokde, who's in charge of the anti-Naxalite combat operations in the district, is sorry about the situation.
This area is so backward. You cannot compare this with Nagpur, Pune, Bombay. This area is very backward. I think it's 25 years behind. The kind of socio-economic development necessary and the political will for that is not there. That is why we are suffering.
Gadchiroli, situated in the northeastern part of Maharashtra, has the state of Chhattisgarh to the east and Andhra Pradesh in the south. More than 80% of the district is covered with dense forest of the deciduous kind. These forests, which are rich in resources, are home to the Madhya and Rajgond tribes, and they form about 80% of the population of the district. But these woods are also home to the ultra-left revolutionaries called Naxalites. The Naxalites, in fact, have their say across more than 90,000 square kilometers in central and eastern India, right from Bamragarh Taluk in Gadchiroli to Abujmar in Chhattisgarh. They have been in these jungles since the 80s and have come here, as they say, to liberate the people of these areas and also to bring about a social change in the whole country. Comrade K.N. Ramachandran, the General Secretary of the Communist Party of India, Marxist-Leninist, explains the goal of Naxalism.
We want to transform the present social situation and create a democratic India first, which is free from all forms of imperialist exploitation. And we want to put an end to all land reforms, all land relations, including feudal land relations. And we have to bring a new land relation with land to the tiller slogan. From this position, we have to advance towards socialism. Socialism is our goal.
Naxalites are a splinter group of the Communist Party of India, Marxist. This group was formed as a result of an uprising in 1967, led by Charu Majumdar and Kanu Sanyal, demanding land reforms for peasants and tillers. The movement happened at a place called Naxalbari in West Bengal, and so the name Naxalites. In 1970, the Naxalites were almost wiped out by the repression from the Indian government. They then broke into various armed groups, and the biggest among them were the People's War Group and the Maoist Communist Center. Bringing about social change through armed struggle was the objective of these groups. The People's War Group had its activities centered on the Dandakaranya forest region, which comprises the junction of the north of Andhra Pradesh, the south of Chhattisgarh and southeast of Maharashtra. The police started to crack down upon the movement in Andhra Pradesh, and the fleeing leaders of the PWG took refuge in the dense forests of Gadchiroli. There they encountered the original inhabitants of these forests, the Adivasis, who were living in a state of constant fear due to the oppression and exploitation from the landlords, the forest officials and the administration. Vilas Manohar, a social worker belonging to the Lok Biradari Prakalp, an NGO for tribal welfare run by Magsaysay Award winner Prakash Amte, had reached Gadchiroli district much before the Naxalites.
1975 से मैं यहाँ हूँ.
I am here since 1975. I came here to serve with Prakash Amte after hearing about Baba Amte. Nothing happens here for 7 to 8 months every year. Only Adivasis, wildlife and the jungle. The condition of the Adivasis was very bad because they had no education, and whenever the forest officials come here, they used to exploit them very badly. They used to get exploited in all ways here, and they don't even speak. Their Raja or the Zamindar used to take things from them always and does not give them anything in return. The local MLA or MP never used to visit here. The Adivasis, whenever they see anybody with clothes on, hide in the jungle, thinking that it is somebody who has come to exploit them.
The Naxalite leaders took up the cause of the Adivasis and started armed battles with the forest authorities, contractors and government officials. At first, they were mistaken by the authorities to be some kind of Mumbai underworld gang camping in the area. It took almost 10 years before their real identity was known through some propaganda literature which reached the hands of the authorities.